mother just like she doesn't say anything. She just looks at you, looks at the table, looks back at you, and then just keeps walking out
And
the
then
door.
I like
And
scurry
you're
away, like fuck, 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 fuck. And bring out. I don't know.
I don't know what I did. I don't know. We gotta figure it out. I don't know what I did.
What did you guys do? Because some buds are coming over at the end of April for Magic the Gathering playing. And what would you guys do if you walked in if there was an old Jamaican woman just standing there?
Yeah.
And an old
easy.
Chinese woman standing there. They
That's
hate
chill.
each other.
They hate each other.
Are they on the opposite side of the room?
Well,
Yeah.
Tim, here's the problem. You're probably going to get them both in the same place because there is a very large Chinese population in Jamaica.
Okay.
And
I don't know what the
Irish.
Chinese population here is in St. Louis, but
Oh, that's a good question. But it is very, Irish and China
I
are
would go-
largely represented.
I would go to that Magic game
Yeah.
for that specifically.
you put like your cup down without a coaster and it goes.
You don't take your shoes off quick enough.
Yeah.
Stop embarrassing me.
I do. I feel like a mix of 5 different stories and friends where they would have provided slippers for people so they could take their shoes off versus like this, that, like, 4 different things that I want to meld it in together and just buy. Like if there's ever a closeout sale on like Crocs or like generic Crocs, I do want to get like 2 of each
Fake
size.
wheels.
Yeah. Just be like, hello, welcome. Take your shoes off here. Take your pick.
You
Mix
have a
and match.
bucket of charms.
Yeah. yeah. Take a load off. Put some Naruto and Hello Kitty and San Francisco 49er flair.
Hell yeah. Ooh, bitch. I forgot. I have your sticker and koozie I got to send you, Tim. Or I'll just bring it.
Just bring it.
Just bring it.
Happy Thursday, everyone.
Wrestling.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna wrestle Tim in the mouth.
Yeah. Well, I don't know when the next wrestling match is here. And there's 2 to 3 promotions. So
Yeah.
trying to figure out yo, what the fuck? Oh, that's Anime St. Louis. That's different.
Just a little bit. Oh, what the fuck?
When are you guys here? 420.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the next weekend. That's Anime St. Louis, and that's when they're doing wrestling. So that doesn't work. But also, it'd be a weird thing to do regardless. How's everyone doing in old Twitch? Hey, Jonah, how you been? Haven't chatted with you
Jonah?
for a while. How's your fucking life?
Yeah. How's your fucking?
How's it hanging down there? And you know what I mean? Everyone, how's it hanging?
I have to change my I'll be fine for this, but
Your contacts are
no.
hanging poorly.
one might be backwards or upside down or whatever.
Ew. So you see everything all fucked up?
Yeah, it's like a kaleidoscope.
Mm.
What if that unlocks
No, it's just like
something in
not
your
as,
brain?
not as clear as it should be.
The other night, I
Uh-uh.
was playing the hit game Monster Hunter Wilds, and I was fighting this big, scary lightning dragon, and I don't know what came over me, but my Sharon got activated, and I could see everything the thing was doing, and I was like, whoa, 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 and it was crazy. I feel like that's gonna happen to you, Pat, with your contact being inside out. You're gonna see the Matrix.
It's hard. It's funny. You'd be like I feel like a lot of people would be like it'd be painfully obvious, but my prescription is so small. There's not the big. It's enough that it's worth it to wear them, but I'm -1 and -1.7 or something. So it's like
Not to me.
Damn, he got you there.
oh, thanks.
To me, you're 100 and 100.
They're freebie. Yeah. Oh, what a day.
Oh, blessed be the day.
My little guy had me up at 4:30 my time this morning, and then I almost had him back to sleep. And then my oldest, it's her birthday today, and she got up, and she was too excited, so she got up like an hour earlier, right as I was getting him to sleep, and then he woke up. So I'm
Happy birthday.
sleepy, Pat.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. For yeah. It's Brett and I have a mutual friend, Ash, who some or all of you have met, talked to or met, but in her birthday's today too. As a joke, like of all my friends, yours is the easiest birthday to remember. Just because she's birthday twins with my oldest.
My nephew's is the easiest because it's 420.
That's the day
Hey.
after mine.
Nice.
That's a weed thing. It has nothing to do with Hitler.
I love weed.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna make you smoke Jennifer's bag weed. See if you.
Yeah, Tim got
Bagweed?
banned from the hospital.
Get
Tim got
ego
banned
death.
from the hospital when he was visiting the, trying to give the baby a joint.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
take
true.
this.
If you chain me in the basement and give me the weed, I'll do it because I.
Oh,
I do
like
not know how
Cameron?
violent-
Like
Yeah,
Kirk Cameron?
because I don't know how violent I'll get, but I'll do it.
The weed that gave my cousin Ida war flashbacks.
Oh, Kirk Cameron.
We love Kirk Cameron.
Has anyone here seen? Do we? I might have talked about this on like a pre-roll here, because Tim had, is he involved in the Left Behind movies or whatever
Yeah,
adaptations?
he's in the first 2 to
Okay.
3. Yeah.
Okay, so ages ago, like 15 maybe years ago, my wife and I watched a movie on like Netflix or something. We just thought it was gonna be like a rom-com.
Mm-hmm.
It's some movie he made that's like an anti-masturbation.
The
movie.
firefighter jack-off movie. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
What?
And
We have to
his
watch that one
big
time.
Active love. His big act of
On
love
stream?
for his wife was that he threw the computer away. He just threw their whole big PC away. 'Cause
Hell
apparently
yeah.
that's the only thing he used it for, or something.
If your hand causes you to sin, cut it off, my friend. Right?
It's an entire. We thought it was. We had no idea what we were gonna do. I don't think we had the context of who. We didn't quite really know. Remember, we didn't like remember who he was or what he was about at the time or something.
Right.
You know,
That he was a fucking psycho.
So we just started watching it. Like, what is this movie? And we just thought it was gonna be like some kind of rom com or something. And yeah, it's just a movie about he's a firefighter. And
I think it's
they
called
just do that.
Fireproof.
Yeah, I think they just do that as like a really, really hack with like metaphor or something.
Right.
The fact that he is actually a firefighter doesn't really actually add anything to the story.
Oh, really?
From what I remember, but he's married. But the crux is he basically has like a porn addiction. And like the climax of the movie is his wife comes home to find their computer thrown in the entire big PC.
Mhm.
It's like thrown in the garbage, and there's just like a flower in a vase on the desk where the PC used to be. And that's like his gesture.
It's like, oh, you're not cranking it raw anymore? Aw. Thanks, honey.
It's so funny.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember when this came out because they played the trailer at my church, and I think they were all going to go see it together or something. But that's a pretty racy subject matter.
mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, they
Cranking it?
definitely like.
Cranking it.
I feel like I remember it was so weird because like I remember being it's weird in its face, but I remember feeling like you make an entire movie about the subject, but they never actually like use the word.
Oh, okay.
It's something about they always are like dancing around it or using like I think I remember his wife one time being like, I know what you do with the computer.
Okay. He uses a 40-day experiment called the Love Dare. Do you remember what the Love Dare is?
I don't remember that.
Shit. Yeah, this looks bad. I'm looking at the trailer, and there'll be a lot of crying, a lot of like, I gotta start doing this more.
Yeah. Man.
We watched a Christmas movie from Kirk Cameron called Saving Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
It
ruled.
was barely coherent as a story.
Oh, man.
Like,
the villain's catchphrase was "Happy
no, no,
Holidays."
no. That's way too coherent. That would imply the existence of a villain. No.
Yeah.
It was the premise is like saying that there's a premise is pretty strong because
Yes.
it's essentially just a guy, which I believe was Kirk Cameron, who is hosting a holiday party at his house, a Christmas party, please, excuse me, at his house. But what was it, Josh? He thought it was bullshit now because it's too commercial and something like that.
Yeah, he thought Christmas was like commercial and like played out. It
Yeah.
was like a whole thing.
It was like, but it was also because you know how like they do, right? They have to say like what it is, what's actually bad about it, but then the talking points. So it was like, oh, these fucking liberals don't want you to give gifts and all that shit, because it was just like, well, they don't know real. They still want you to buy gifts, but even though that has nothing to do with Jesus Christmas. So it was just like him in a car talking to a guy that was telling him the story of like Luther, who like Martin Luther, which I think has some Santa Claus vibes to it, or like another guy who like beat the fuck out of somebody, who is like another Santa adjacent story. Meanwhile, there's a white guy that's rapping.
Yep.
And then there's two guys, one of the white guy and another guy, who just sit there and talk and just say things. Yeah. It was bad. It was so depressing to see it.
It kind of whipped ass in a really fun way.
Yeah. Well, it was like peering through the veil into like a different world of like people just see it and like, oh, nice, good message, I like it. But it's like nothing is happening, and whatever is happening is insane and stupid. Like, I don't even think dumb people like it. I think you just have to have mush brain, Christian mush brain,
Smooth brain.
smooth.
Yes. I think there was a breakdancing scene at the credits.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, so bad.
I think there was a black guy.
Yep.
who
One
did-
single black guy.
There was a single black guy, and like he was such like a it was such coonery. I feel like because he was kind of like, "Hey, brother," like you know what I mean? Like it was.
Oh,
He was like
no!
one of those type of black guys because that's what Christians like. They want you to be urban, but not
Yeah.
like that urban. So he was very like suburban,
Like
Christian white black.
they want you to be like the black actor on a '90s PSA.
That extremely
Yeah.
that because they want it to be cool, so they add a black guy
Yeah.
who has slang.
Speak
But,
urban,
like-
but do enunciate, because
Yeah, they need to be able to hear you.
All right, let's begin.
Okay.
Okay.
Ahoy, mateys!
Ahoy, mateys! Bitch.
Welcome back to Wayward Shores. On our last episode, the crew of Boat 2
It's us.
defeated the giant magma shrimp.
Ahoy.
Tempest got. I like. Just you need to keep extending the time frame, and sometimes they'll do it really early. Sometimes do it really early, but then just sometimes keep. And at one point, it'll be like the very end of the episode, and you just we'll have completely
a
forgotten
random
about
moment.
it. Yeah. But the crew of Boat 2 faced off against the magma shrimp, killed it. Tempest did go down briefly at the very end, but Ek was a absolute demon beast, hasted, just hacking and slashing. Invisible Nimue and Cinder Strike, just putting
Who's
the
not
hurt.
good at being invisible? Everybody, chat. I need you to know. Cinderstruck is not
Chat.
good at being invisible.
Not surprising.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
surprising.
surprising no one.
You were able to cut off its head and remove its claws as kind of proof that you had killed the thing. Dragged them down the south side of the volcano. You send a message to Tofa and to bring your ship to kind of pick you up and sail you to Ash Falls. You got to Ash Falls and you were dragged the head
We were
through the
not
streets.
drugged.
Yeah, we weren't drugged.
Through the streets of Ash Falls to the chapter of the Game Hunters Guild, and you met the sort of the head, the guild master for this chapter, Fiona McTavish, who happens to be the sister of Lefty, the dearly departed Lefty, who was part of your crew that assaulted the Steelbeard Fortress way back when.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
barely.
And then also you met the Slayer Supreme, the head of the entire organization that is the Game Hunters Guild, Sir Quincy Quartermain.
Slayer Supreme stresses me out as a title because I just think of Grand Dragon Wizard.
Those are all different words, though.
Not in a specific organization that wants to call themselves a Supreme Dragon Wizard. No.
That makes me think of like Idiocracy. A little bit.
How dare you? Sir Quincy is the bravest soul that's ever graced the shores with his presence.
I think like in a vacuum, it is very metal to be a Slayer Supreme.
Maybe we just
Or like
need more
Taco Bell.
context. Maybe we need to see the other like titles. So like, oh damn, this is a Supreme man. Okay.
Yeah, like there's a Slayer Supreme.
Yeah.
Put me on the spot, like right now, Pat. Give us every rank and title.
Yeah, what's above Slayer Supreme? Is it like Slayer Imminence?
No, I mean nothing is above. He is.
Oh, so Slayer Supreme is the best. So then what's directly under Slayer Supreme?
The
Guildmaster.
Slayer Bel Grande.
The Guildmaster, like the master, head of each chapter. So it'd be like Sir Quincy, and then like Kenton. We report to him, or for Bridgesport, and then here it's Fiona McTavish.
So you mean to tell me that the organization goes Guildmaster and then Slayer Supreme?
Yeah.
Not like you must attain rank blank to be considered a Guildmaster. Like not like
No, the
Slayer,
Guildmaster is just the head of that chapter, that location of the guild.
But they don't get like a Slayer Supreme. Like they're not like lit like that.
They might just be.
I mean,
a
they're
bureaucrat,
good.
if you
They
ask
have
me.
to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying not skill wise. I just mean like in terms of title. Like if you told me like, hey, you're a manager, and then when you get promoted, you're a Death Slayer,
Mhm.
I'd have been like, what the fuck? Like, what's the jump? Like manager to Death Slayer? What do you mean?
I mean, I think it's safe to say Slayer Supreme might even just be an honorific because he is kind of the founder of the guild.
Mm,
And
Yeah, he could be both. I like
but
both.
yeah,
yeah.
We're gonna, as a team, as a boat, we're gonna come up with a thing for the guild masters. There's Slayer Supreme, and then they're gonna be like the Slayer something.
mm-hmm.
Slayer Supreme, Slayer.
They're just gonna be
Exemplary,
like,
I
no,
don't
you
know.
can't go beyond that. Although there are rumors that one.
Yeah, there are rumors.
studies.
There is the Slayer something or that. I'm gonna workshop it. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna submit it to their guild so that they can be the such and such Slayer blank dash guild master.
Maybe chat has ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe. Slayer something.
Nachos.
Slayer Bel Grande is
So you are
Slayer
in.
Chalupa.
You're in the guild hall, crash
Hello.
halls. You've got the big magma shrimp head,
Oh, this guy comes with tomatoes. Okay.
Yeah.
and also I just kind of threw it in there in the end. But Sir Quincy also has a pet griffin named Leopold. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
big,
It would be a Leopold.
white and gold lion
Would be
eagle
white.
hybrid
Leo.
creature.
Pulled. It's like naming your dog Shadow. Fuck off.
And it's, of course, it's white, Caucasian ass.
That's
griffin.
mean.
One of my favorite dogs that I was friends with, his name was Shadow, but
Hey,
still.
Homeward Bound, Shadow.
I do remember Shadow from Homeward
Legend.
Bound, and I remember the white kids in my class crying.
I don't want to talk about it.
No, yeah.
I didn't fuck with pets like that, so I didn't care.
What about Homeward Bound 2? You guys like that?
I liked the
don't know
Homeward
that
Bound
I
movies.
ever
I just
saw
didn't
it.
cry.
Is that the one where they throw the cats in the river?
That's Milo Notice.
Okay.
Oh,
Like, yeah.
200 dead cats.
Yeah.
Homeward Bound's were the one where the dog, voiced by Michael J. Fox, gets smacked by a porcupine.
That I
And
like.
He says the line that, to 8-year-old Pat was like the funniest line ever committed to cinema. He goes, he bit me with his butt.
That's pretty good.
I did laugh at that.
Now that I
That's a
like.
classic one.
All right. So you are all standing there, and Sir Quincy and Fiona, they've invited you to sit down with them and have a drink.
Okay. I sit with them. I do not drink.
I drink.
What's the drink?
Bully! So, tell me about yourselves!
This guy I like. I like this guy.
Oh, that's right, because Tempest fell in love with him.
Oh, that's right.
And just kind of redescribing them, Fiona, she is an ember shell, and she looks very much like a formidable sort of hunter warrior, kind of ranger-esque
Mhm.
ember shell, lean and muscular, and she's got a few scars across the back of her shell, like a beast might have tried to rake through the shell, but is healed up. Kind of like these pale scars that
A
kind of
boat
stand out in
hitter.
contrast against her darker
Yeah, like a
complexion.
manatee.
Quincy Quartermain looks human or humanoid. He's got really rosy cheeks and kind of chubby cheeks almost. A big bushy mustache that hangs down like lower than his chin, and these big bushy mutton chops poking out the side.
It's not connected, you said, right? Like there's like gaps, like
There's
like,
gaps, yeah,
sections.
between like the mutton chops and the mustache. um,
Is this one of those like big ass, like heavy wooden lodge tables?
yeah.
Okay. Uh, chat. I want you to remember the visual that Ek and Nimue can barely, like, our heads are barely at the table from the seat.
Fiona's like, oh, we can take care of that for y'all. And she kind of waves over, and they bring these like blocks that kind of fit perfectly on top of the chair to kind of raise it up a little bit if you'd like.
I feel like this is
A
gonna be too
booster
high.
seat for our little friend.
Yeah, you can say booster seat, Patrick. You can say that.
It's
You can say
just
booster seat.
it's just like, well, we just call it. It's just kind of like a
booster seat.
block.
It's
a
not
chair
demeaning
block.
to say booster seat. A lot
Yeah,
of
you
times.
just say
Okay.
booster seat, or
It's
or you could
booster
say high
seat.
chair.
High chair.
Sometimes they put me in a high
Okay.
chair.
They do, if you do have a way to like strap them in, that does make them feel more safe. Honestly,
Yeah, because I move around a lot. I'm squirrely.
I mean, we can. Do you want a high chair?
we wouldn't want to impose.
No, booster seat's
I was
probably fine.
picturing Ek in like a high chair kicking his feeties like.
Yeah, he would.
Not the
Like,
mama.
I'm the
Nimue's legs are
deadliest thing.
so long.
I'm the deadliest thing on this island. As he kicks his little feeties.
I kick my little feet, yeah. Or like if I just get like too hype over something, I'm trying to like reach, and I'm just like the chair is rattling with me in it. Yeah.
Nimue reaches across for you because her arms are so long.
Yeah.
There is a plate in front of them of some breaded, fried, normal sized shrimp.
Hell yeah.
It's very red. I'll just say the breading, the coating on it though, redder than.
Is that
Like
a hint
spicy.
for spicy?
I mean,
Pat, was anybody impressed by me being able to, what is this? Press the shrimp all over my head?
Impressive strength, my kobold friend. Please tell me your names. Tell me your story. Regale me.
Okay, so one day we all were on a ship and that ship crashed. And then we were stranded on an island and there was a guy and we found the sword on that guy, but that guy didn't have a head. And we found this other guy who was under the water. He was really weird. His name was Damp. Maybe you know him. He gave us a lot of things, and then we saw a guy called Appletini, and there were some gophers. I got this one, and so then we put boats together, and now we have like two boats in one, and then we read a book one time and we got stuck in the book, and then that's where Tempest met his girlfriend,
Stop.
who
Mhm.
isn't very present at the moment, but that's okay. I think we
It's
got gulped
complicated,
one
really.
time.
You know.
Yeah.
Have you ever been gulped?
I've been gulped.
I have. I love the gulper. A really good time. I do enjoy.
we
the
got a fellow-
games of
fellow-
Steve's like
Carnival.
pointing at all of
Carnival.
Have you ever
I
been
feel like we've
gulped?
established
It's crazy.
it's all. Is there? I feel like I need you to roll something to see if any of the gulper merch is like still intact or
Mending.
recognizable.
No, I feel like
Steve
Steve
can just
invented.
mend
Okay.
Pat,
Not only that,
Until-
Steve can mend it, and I can patch things. I'm good with
until
whatever
I
crafts.
fall into lava, it's
Oh, that's
gulper.
right, you didn't fall.
It's
in the lava,
Gulper.
yeah. Pat, is there like food and drink already on the table?
Yeah, there's super spicy fried shrimp and some
Okay.
wine.
So Pat,
Steve eats so
I'm-
much.
I'm
go
gonna,
ahead.
while they're all talking and sharing stories and all that stuff, Ek is gonna be quietly ritual casting detect magic, and then detect poison and disease.
Okay.
So make sure we're not
Am
gonna
I
get fucking
eating-
spied on.
Do you have a thing? Are there verbal, somatic? Is it like obvious or
Well, yeah, my horns are probably glowing a little bit.
okay?
Are the tails still attached to the shrimp?
Yeah.
Nimue's eating them whole. She just popped them in her mouth. and
Oh, you're not okay. I mean, I guess I don't
That's
know
what they
your
do in Australia
I don't know
and
lot-
West-
I don't know your physiology, so I guess maybe
Mhm.
it's fine.
It's
Um,
kind
I
of
wanted
grainy.
to say,
And she looks at Ek, Fiona. She's like,
I'm like
Let's,
squinting at it, like
"What's going on? Hey, buddy, Your horns is glowing.
I feel like if
Yeah, I'm
Zach
doing
ever
magic.
has to cast verbal components, he should have like advantage on not being noticed because he's always mumbling.
It's true. Yeah.
What?
Concentrating.
Okay. What's that they're concentrating on?
He doesn't like to eat bugs sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't see no bugs. These are just shrimps.
I'm dipping my shrimp into water, and then I'm eating them.
We got an aioli.
No. These
take some
these
of the
are
edge off.
so spicy.
Right, that's
So-
what the aioli's for. Take some of that edge off there.
Oh, I'll do that too. Yummy.
I think it takes like 10 minutes per thing. So this is gonna take 20 minutes total, Patrick.
Nimoy is trying to take
Okay.
a sip of the aioli.
Trying to drink.
No, you don't. Okay, I mean, no, that's more of a dip. Is a you dip your shrimp on in there, and it kind of is like a cooling, as opposed to the spice.
I bring out
She
my.
turns the aioli like thing upside down and just dunks it on the shrimp.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Steve's like, "Can I get some of that edging dip?"
She's like, can we all get some more aioli over here? Maybe like everyone get their own little cup of it. That'd be cool.
Right.
Thank you.
I apologize for my friends here. They a big shrimp shot us with lava. It was so stressful.
Fascinating.
Right.
I wish I could have accompanied you on this endeavor.
You should have. It would have been so much more fun.
Oh, I do love a hunt.
Yeah, we just did it because we thought it would be a good thing to do. We are adventurers, so that is how we pay ourselves and our crew of our boat. So but it's really just a love of the game, right?
I feel like we could have been
I
more
hear-
sustainable there.
He
killed all the
holds
babies.
he holds like a
That's
goblet
true.
out.
Oh,
Tempest
cheers,
for
brother!
you.
Let's go.
Like he hits it so hard, like wine splashes out from
Bro.
both your cups.
Easy, you hurt me.
This one gets it.
I
It's
do.
about
I
the hunt and the game and
Exactly.
the thrill.
And yeah, sure, you get big rewards, right? Because they want to do that, and they would feel awkward if they didn't give you the big reward. And if you turned it down, they would be like, "Oh, they are mad at me." So yeah, we take the big rewards, and we expect it because that's part of the conversation. But the slaying, honestly, right?
Yes. There's no greater thrill. In
Oh wait,
the world.
when you think you're gonna die, and you're like
Yes.
on the ground burning.
Yes.
Yeah, that happened to me today.
That's
And
gonna have
yet
to roll
somehow
upon
you
Love
pull out
Tempest.
victory and you watch the beast die.
The
Its
light leaves its eyes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's not a wine sweeter.
Oh,
Than that
do,
feeling.
do you have any beast losing the spark of life back there, Garcon? No, I'm kidding.
One would think in a world that has magic, we can
Right?
conjure such a thing.
Yeah, give
Well,
me
I
a-
want to bottle that feeling and drink it and guzzle it all day.
Hey, maybe we should retire somewhere and sell that.
I will never retire.
Okay, yeah, there's a joke, obviously.
I will die,
Why are
be
we
torn
here?
apart by some creature.
Yeah, same. So we're here for the let's get the boring gauche provincial stuff out of the way. What's the bounty on the scram? We also killed hella babies to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Huh. I don't know. Fiona's like, I can I'll have to run. We'll have to run down the mayor of Lava Downs. They're in town here and see if they got. I mean, I can. Were you looking to offload that like through? I see y'all. I think you have some kind of token. I think he gave you or something that marks you as
Yeah, it's a belly chain. Tempest is wearing it.
Kenton had given you something.
Yeah, Ken gave us
but-
a belly chain. Tempest is wearing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so y'all, I mean, you want me to run that through the sort of normal game? Hunted
Yeah,
Guild,
and that was just for
rigmarole?
the slaying for the mayor, and we're just curious about what the game guild would pay for the material bits. You know, it's so embarrassing, am I right? But you got you got to do this
what
first.
else did you? Do you just got the head? No, you got the claws.
Got the
Just
claw.
both claws and the head. Yeah.
Big head.
We got 2 claws in the. All right, yeah. No, I can get our person down here kind of does the assessing and see what kind of give you a number, so we I sure wouldn't mind putting that on our wall here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
but if you do, be sure to put our names on it.
Oh,
'cause
yeah, plaque it.
I would love to show my grandkids. This is what I was doing
Of course.
during my wild days.
hmm Where's your home chapter?
Why do you
I
ask?
mean, wherever.
Why do you ask?
Just
Have you heard something?
it's just
What have you heard?
considered good business, good sort of like what's the word I'm looking for?
I think we already mentioned
etiquette.
what's
Etiquette?
his nuts at Bridgesport. So.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
about Kenton. Yeah.
Yeah, Kenton.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenton.
Oh, yeah.
Kenton.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, yeah. It's kind of good etiquette to kind of keep each other informed. You know.
Yeah,
if-
tell them that we're
Well-
doing good. We're happy.
I'm currently on chapter 12 of this book.
Oh.
And chapter 3 on that book. And then Tempest's borrowing a different book. I think he's on chapter 1 still, but
Right.
that's
Tempest is learning
okay.
how to read.
Yeah. I bring out my Nimue stick. It's a stick that I use to correct
chapter
Nimue.
lock. Okay, I see what.
so I don't
I
get
see what's
poisoned.
I see what is
She's talking-
happening here.
It's not talking about books, but I'll try to steer the conversation that way.
Yeah. So we'll get our sort of assessor, down here, and we'll kind of come up with a number for you.
Okay.
As far as like a reward on top of it, that would be the up to Lava Downs. We can get word to them, get up a meeting witches. I imagine they'll want to be able to return to their homes and try and rebuild or fix up what needs to be fixing. Now the thing that caused, so what you've done here is most of the work, because the thing that caused the smolder snails to kind of flee the volcano and infest Lava Downs has been eliminated. But now the smolder snails have got to get done off to the Lava Downs. I don't know. I can't speak to that. They might want a little assist with that to kind of clear the way. But
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they just need to be shooed, right? Like that's just get a
I
couple
mean,
shepherds.
it's still they're not some giant ravenous beasts and not, but they're still dangerous. They literally leave trails of fire wherever they go.
Yeah, but who doesn't?
That's true.
I'm gonna after these shrimp.
Let's go, brother.
Yeah, you
Speaking of
is.
that,
Is you
hey,
seeing
Pat.
spicy food there? How many? Wait, hold up. Okay, she's counting, and she knows Ek hasn't touched it.
I haven't touched anything.
And
though.
she's like, and Nimue was basically like one that was 90% aioli, maybe consumed. She's
They
like,
might swallow a couple.
oh,
There you go.
oh, brother, oh, buddy. She looks at, see, you're gonna
Yes.
have hell of a time in the latrine later.
We have
Steve has
mayonnaise.
been ambiently just eating these the whole conversation.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he can handle
I
it.
do-
He's fine.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah, yeah.
I
just-
do not
I'll-
envy your
I'll cast
rectum.
a spell on my
Not
ass.
rectum.
Rectum.
Pat, was there any magic, disease, or poison on the food or
No.
in drink? Sick.
No. I have traumatized you, huh?
Yeah, because now I can absolutely think we're gonna get fucking spied on. Well, X still doesn't eat anything because it's all bugs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what bugs.
I'm gonna
is
eat
a
a granola
different
bar
thing.
from
These
my
are shrimps.
Ouch.
Bugs is all right. So yeah, I can. Do y'all have lodgings? You
Just
you on
a
a ship? You said you had a
boat.
boat.
Kenny?
No, who's Canny?
Kenny Lodgins?
Fuck off.
He's logging. No, just the boat. Just the boat. Love a recommendation for some unshelled visitors where they would be able to sleep and comfort.
Unshelled, you perv.
What? We don't have shells.
Wait, what are you asking for?
If there's a good place for not turtle people to sleep.
I mean, yeah, big city. We get points at Quincy. We get folk from all over here. I mean,
It's not a fucking
we got beds. We're not like
get that
savages or none.
get that tone off. It was obviously a nice way to say where it's a good place for visitors. You don't have to be all weird about it.
I
Jesus
mean,
Christ.
yeah, we got like inns and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm asking you to tell me which is the best inn.
Oh,
And I was giving you the out by saying that we're like some low-born outsiders, and now you decided to get all butthurt about it.
all right. Okay. Yeah, all right.
I'm just saying, we killed a big shrimp, and I can still feel my skin boiling, and it hurts so bad.
Oh, I'm gonna try to set Tempest on fire. when he says that.
It's like a mental pain now.
I mean, yeah, you could. I would recommend probably. I mean, Sir Quincy, you lock your accommodations over it. He's like, ha ha ha, bully, the cozy cottage. Ha ha ha. We should get you rooms there for the evening.
Thank you. That's all we were asking.
All right, now, yeah, why not? I mean, so you can. I'll send word. You need to meet Braylon McAdden. She's the mayor.
Okay.
Lava Downs, and kind of, and I know she hangs out at our town hall with our mayor.
Yeah.
Kind of figure out efforts to get their town back. But yeah, or that, we'll get our people on. We'll get you a number. Probably should have it by tomorrow.
Excellent. I forget if we said this last week, but you know how it is, Slayer Supreme, with your fans trying to get an autograph or whatever. Don't tell people we're here. And do you have a bounty board? I forget if we asked this last week. It was confusing.
So like, I'm not a detective, none, but you just said don't tell no one you was here, then asked if we had a bounty board. I can't help
Yes.
but
I thought we asked the other
contemplate
guy.
that there might be y'all got
Go ahead.
Sir Quincy, you picking up what I'm putting down here? He's like, bully, somebody wants you dead.
Exactly.
Good.
Exactly.
Good.
Yeah.
More than just one.
You
somebody.
wouldn't be anybody has someone who wants them dead.
An adventurer worth his salt has at least 7 arch rivals that want to see you in the ground.
Yeah. And Tempest has what? How many followers on Wayward Graham?
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
I don't-
there's a
I don't
bounty
like
board.
to-
Yeah, there's probably like 6 or 7 people trying to take Tempest down over something.
I kicked my stalker out of a club one night, and he is so mad. He'll just put up a bounty for all of us and say it's from Anchor Downs. He's a fucking crazy bitch.
I mean, yeah, we got a board. Where would this have? I mean, depends on where it originated from, if we even get it here. I mean, y'all from up northeast.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
We said Bridgesport.
Yeah.
Kenton. I don't know that we get too many bounties down here. I know
Well, the other city
up in
definitely has
Quenchwater,
one, yeah.
but down here, I don't know. But so y'all got some people after you, huh?
Yeah.
Lots.
Yeah.
Excellent. And what great feat did you accomplish to have so many nefarious
the feet
nemesis hunting you down?
Yeah, he's into
Regale me.
Maybe that's his thing. He likes being regaled.
Ooh. I mean, we probably go into deeper explaining the battle on the dwarves, and talk about how we were playing each side against each other, and then talk mad shit about the Apple Downs, and also about being a criminal.
Sir Quincy, he is eating it up and loving it, and he starts to get pretty shit faced because the more interested he is, the more he's like just gulping wine.
I'm trying to match
slapping
him,
back.
brother. No,
then you're gonna be making me a Constitution save there.
What?
But Patrick, Quincy needs to make a wisdom save versus falling in love with Tempest,
Sure.
Mr. Man. And that DC's got to be low as shit, especially all that alcohol.
Mhm.
Oh no.
And I'm shaking my. I'm like,
He's
moving with it.
married and he failed.
That's, that's my
Oh,
specialty.
no.
That's my
That's-
specialty.
That's his specialty. So
Mhm.
yeah,
He's married.
He's heart
He's
eyes
straight
emoji.
and married and he failed.
Heart
He-
eyes emoji at Tempest.
Yeah,
He's
I
not
mean,
straight. What are you talking about?
Oh,
His D&D is
Tempest
straight.
majored and married and minored in old dowagers. So,
Yeah.
you know, usually a married dowager is what he goes after, but he understands that there's like a lot of widowed dowagers, but that's like
Mhm.
easy shit. So,
Yeah, he wants the married ones.
the married ones, yeah.
You gotta rip them
Also,
away from their thing.
I had like, oh,
Kudos, Tim. Good pull, Dowager. Great word. Perfect
oh
word,
yeah.
Good word.
Yeah. I also imagine that Tempest is getting a little sloppy with the shirt on the shoulder, kind of just letting it fall
Uh-huh.
off. So it's just like bare chest and like shoulder
When
while
he
he's,
goes
like,
to reach for a shrimp, I do too, and like, oh no, you.
they bump fingies. Ek is eating a Nature Valley granola bar, so there's fucking granola crumbs
Oh,
everywhere.
the worst.
Yeah,
just-
they're fucking everywhere. And I'm just
Just crack
crunching.
it open. It's you open one package. Literally, the entire floor of this massive hall is now covered in like
It's covered.
like, crumbs.
They're all
Fucking
over
bugs.
me, and I'm like, fuck! And I'm trying to get them off.
This shouldn't even be possible.
I love those things, and I love to delicately unwrap them as though I'm an Indiana Jones trying to get them
You
into
know
a
what?
museum.
Yeah, they're
to
not
safely
healthy by
put
any
them in my
means.
mouth.
They're
What?
not. They try to. They're not. There's so much sugar in them.
They're
But-
not
Sugar's
good
good
for you,
for you.
but they're,
But the
they're
original
fun to
three,
chew.
those original three, there's the oats and honey, which is like the classic, the green wrapper, the
Mhm.
peanut butter one, and then they had they still make the cinnamon one
I love the peanut
in the
butter.
red wrapper.
I need to look next time I go to Costco.
I might have to get. I haven't had one of the cinnamon one in a long. I need. to
Yeah,
get
I
one.
really like the peanut butter ones, but it always made me scream that the bar would be completely intact, and yet there was like 4
Yeah,
bars.
the
worth
bar
of
is like
crumbs.
perfect with 4 perfect corners. Like, where are the crumbs coming from?
Where the
It
fuck
doesn't
do the
look like
crumbs come
anything-
from?
They like
Yeah.
they drizzled it on top, and then if you
Yeah,
bite it
there's-
wrong, it just shatters.
So, yeah, it's like when they're packaging, it's like 5 guys with fries. It's like the 2 perfect bars go in, and they just take a scoop of
Yeah.
crumbs and throw it in the package.
One time, one of my improv coaches bought a big box of them. He's like, I don't like these. I don't know why I did this. And I was like, I'll take them. And that was a great several months of just a giant box of those bitches and just getting it everywhere. Fuck those things.
But they are so good.
Yeah, that's what
Anyway.
X crunching on. So there's shit everywhere.
So you are welcome to hang out here as long as you want till the night. Getting drunk and snacking and just
Yeah.
telling stories. I mean, Sir Quincy, if you're snacks and drink and he's hearing stories of adventures, Sir Quincy Quartermain is going to be just in heaven. So he'll.
Oh yeah, he's
hang
locked
out.
in on Tempest for sure. We can tell.
Mhm.
I would try to get Ek to tell the story of attacking the zombie robot lady's domain.
I would tell the story very badly, but I'll do it.
Okay.
You want me to do it like right now? You want me to do it?
Yeah,
You don't
either
have to in character if you don't want to.
I'll do it, I'll do
Nimue
it.
is behind Ek, like miming,
T-posing.
like doing, like theater,
Yeah, with like
You
your
did it?
echo
like,
fighting.
acting it out. Yeah,
Yeah, they're
acting it out.
Ek gives like a play-by-play that is so dry. It's just like, okay, so we got there and there was like a fish that showed us how to get in there, and then we killed this guy. And then this other guy showed up and we killed him because he was trying to attack us. And then there was like a dude with a weird arm and we killed him, and then a jumpy one that we killed. And then the lady had a gravity thing in her room, and then we killed her. But then her head escaped, and then we left.
See?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they were like growing people. They were growing. Like, she was growing an army of dudes in
Yeah.
tanks.
It
And they were
was
like
gross.
clones of her, and they were all dudes. It was weird.
We
She was
opened-
a misogynist, I think.
Yeah, they locked us in a room and she gassed us, and I almost died there too. A lot of our adventures I do almost die, but these guys, they really are strong, and they make sure that I don't get exploded.
Cool. Love it. So, do you want to go to the tavern or the inn, the cozy cottage that was recommended to you?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, is Cozy Cottage like, Like it's called the Cozy Cottage because they get cozy with you. Wink. Is that because they're
It's not
telling
a
Tempest
brothel.
this? Okay, that's what I'm just asking because they're
Yeah.
telling Tempest this, and I'm like, I
No,
feel like if
it's-
Tempest asks, people are like, oh yeah, you want whores.
We'll cut to that. What you learn quickly, because
Here's
that's
where you
where
buy
Quincy,
drugs.
Yeah.
So at some point, Sir Quincy's tired. He's gonna go to bed. He said, "You want to follow me to it will secure you lodging for the night." It's a little bit ironic, the name, because it's actually a really big building. It might be the biggest inn you've seen in the shores. It looks like it could sleep 100 people in its rooms. It's huge,
Hell yeah.
but it has like, so it's a really big building. It's kind of discordant because it's this really big building, but it has all these aesthetic trappings that make it look almost like a cozy cottage, but just big, like on like little cute shutters on all the windows, little those like windowsill flower beds and stuff. So it's almost like what if cozy cottage, but huge with 50 windows and stuff.
Is Cozy Cottage a chain?
No, this is just the one. I should have said yes. Then I can just have that in every. I don't have to think of a new one for every place you go to. Shit.
Fuck. You still
That's
can.
DM
You
tip.
still can.
DM tip came. Franchise everything. Franchise all your inns, all your taverns, because then you can just have everything be the same in every city.
Do they have rewards points, Pat?
Oh.
Yeah, Premier Inn. Do you get a punch card?
Yeah, like
So-
a stamp card.
Oh, Pat, I have another question. X very observant, and I've been watching this Quincy man. When Tempest isn't looking, how often does Quincy give like longing eyes, or the eyes like Tempest just baked a bunch of cookies?
Maybe some guilt in there too.
He doesn't really. He had a moment of weakness where he saw something in Tempest, but he
Patrick.
seems to be
Patrick,
Josh.
Patrick,
Josh.
I have encountered many a straight married man who has fallen.
I'm
in
sure
love
you
with another
have.
man. It's never a moment
I'm
of
sure-
weakness, baby.
Okay.
It's
I'm
never a
sure.
singular moment.
Yeah.
And this man seems
I'm
to like his
sure.
appetites. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think this man is. A moment of weakness would be if he cheated. I'll say that. I think
Okay.
it's okay. I don't
So-
think he's weak for.
Yeah, maybe
falling
he'll
in
just
love.
have his wife put on a lot of blue makeup, or
Yeah,
here, get all wet, and
yeah.
shit.
If it was weakness, he would. I think
God.
he would have cheated on his
He
wife.
tries
That's
to-
weakness.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just being like, just having eyes for. That's like if any of us look at
He
look at
goes-
Mickey
His
and
wife
he
is gonna
says-
peg him tonight, and they're
He
gonna I
finds
save
a
their marriage.
tailor. He finds
Yeah.
a tailor and he gets a replica of Tempest's like thigh window
Yes.
Stop.
outfit made
go.
to bring.
It's an
I
honor.
brought you a present, dear.
Let's go.
Just put this bad boy on.
All right. Inside is a very, very comfortable looking sort of lounge area, big fireplace, couches. Some people are sipping some kind of steaming hot beverage, rugs, and there is like a counter and an ember shell. He's working there. And you can, if you want to buy lodging, you can walk up to them.
Would we have talked to the mayor today? Or is
Yeah,
that-
neither of
is
these
that a
people was the
tomorrow
mayor, right?
thing?
I guess if you can try. I said they were going to send word.
Mhm.
In my mind, it was kind of at this point the evening, sort of after hours.
Wait. We
Am I
came
wrong?
in through the night.
Or did you first thing in the morning? My bad.
Well, yeah, no, that's what I'm trying. I mean, here's the deal, Pat. That's not to say we didn't hang out here all day.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep it straight
You know
in
what?
my head.
Whatever you want to do. If you want to have the meeting, I am totally ready. If you want to say, hold on.
Yeah.
You see, just envision my giant hand coming into the scene and pulling the moon back down and like raising the sun
Wait,
back
wait,
up.
Yeah. But again, Pat, I'm actually not upset at the idea that we were just up in this bitch all day. Tempest and this man got day drunk. No, they did get day drunk because that's when Tempest fell in love with him because he
Yeah.
was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
it's day drunk time.
So yeah, it's totally up to you. You can
Like
absolutely
2:35,
You can absolutely have an early evening meeting with Braylon. She is the mayor of Lava Downs, who's obviously like all of a kind of refugee living in Ash Falls. That can obviously be arranged before the end of the day, or you can just go crash. and
I
then
mean,
do it in the
Tempest
morning.
is
Your
day
call.
drunk, so like this is
Best
his
time to
most
do it.
powerful self. Yeah.
It's the best
Okay.
time
So
to
we
do
could go
it.
ahead and do it.
We'll say, here's what we'll do. You're in the cozy cottage, and word got sent that that's where you were going to be staying.
Oh, and then she comes to. There you go.
and she'll, yeah. So
There you
you
go,
find
Pat.
a table. Sir Quincy plops down.
This man's
He's
got to
like-
be blushing every time he sees
His cheeks are so red and rosy right now. And after a little bit, and a very like almost mousy, she looks very shy, very quiet. Ember Shell comes in, almost like holding a hat in two hands. She's just very beaten down, just very sad, just run down. And she looks over and she sees you, and comes over to you and says, would you be the folk who have reportedly slain
Ah!
the magma shrimp?
I like squint in her face. What'd you say? What?
Are you the brave souls who defeated the beast in the volcano?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, lovely. Queen was bully. Yes, these are the ones you want. He smacks Steve on the back really hard.
Steve shits a little bit.
You feel something rumbling in your tummy, Steve.
I'll allow it.
Yep, I'll be
Oh.
right back.
Lovely,
Steve trots
lovely,
off real
lovely.
quick.
Mhm. Mind if I sit a spell?
Oh, please. Love to do business over what the fuck food they got. They got any chowders? I could go for some chowder right now.
Oh, yes.
You
I
don't
will.
like white cream.
I will secure. I'll secure chowder for the table.
Ooh, table chowder. Yay.
I'm like Nimue. I mean, he's so into Tempest right now. Like, look at his face.
You take us to the funnest places.
He's
So
blushing.
Braylon,
Whole
she
body
sits down
red.
and she goes, "So, you've for certain you killed the magma shrimp?
Yeah, do you want to see it?
It's back at the game guild.
Yeah, I know.
But-
I mean, like, do you want to see it? You can see
From my
Maybe
religion.
Maybe. Oh, my illusion. Oh, happy day. Yes, this is wondrous news.
And we
Now
killed a
we
whole
can
bunch of its
begin.
babies too, so that it won't have another outbreak.
I am hesitant to cheer the slaughter of whether it be man or beast, but also I guess yay to that, so they won't,
You're
they
wel-
won't,
you're
won't
welcome.
grow. And yeah,
You're welcome.
wonderful.
I lean in Nimue. Can you hear what she's saying? She's so quiet.
We do got ourselves another. I don't suppose you would be willing to assist us in clearing out them smolder snails. It can be tricky, and when they get in big groups, can be quite dangerous.
Uh-huh.
Do any
Yeah.
of you have do any of you have any magical cold or ability to like generate? You got the look of adventurers. I know often adventurers and magic go
we
hand
just tell
in
them to leave.
hand.
Yeah, let's ask.
Do you got any
We just tell them to go. Let's tell
cold
them
or
to leave.
water properties? Because that's.
Yeah, we got. Oh, yeah, we
Yeah, we
got
do
that.
that.
Yeah, we got that. Don't worry about it.
Or I could just ask them to go away.
Yeah.
Steve
yeah.
pulls out the alchemy jug. I got water.
Oh. What's that white stuff kind of crusted on the spout there?
Don't ask.
It's well,
How many times
sometimes
does Tempest get asked that?
Stop it. A lot.
A lot.
Regularly.
Regularly,
much
it's like
every-
all the time.
Goddamn day.
This is mayonnaise. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
You don't clean that. I whisper at Steve.
It's sometimes you get busy.
Yeah, this jar looks gross, man. But-
It's like all greasy.
it's like
Right,
wine
well-
stains and water and Coca-Cola. It does Coca-Cola, right? Magical Coca-Cola?
Yeah, it does. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
great,
the acid
yeah.
splash.
Mm.
I mean, in the reason I ask if you'd be willing to assist us is, Could we possibly? It's gonna take me, now that we know this threats, it's gonna take me a minute to quite a, couple of days at least to sort of try and like get word out to our folk who, most of I'd say most of the small, we's a small community, Lava Downs, but most of us stayed here and found lodging in Foul Ash Falls. But we've had folks go stay with kin down, you know, all over the island. It's gonna, we're gonna try and have to get word out to folks. It could take a while to muster any kind of like
All right. Yeah,
force
that's
to try and claim our town back. But every day that goes by, I worry more of our town is being decimated by incidental flames and fires of these
we said
snails.
we would
So,
say we do. We said we do it. We said
We
oh,
did say we would do it.
happy
yeah,
day,
we said
happy
we'd do
day.
it.
I'm gonna raise my hand and I'm gonna look at Tempest, who I believe is the smartest person at the table. And I'm gonna say,
I have a 16 intelligence.
for sure. Oh no, I mean, the act just believes that you're the smartest
Oh,
person
okay.
in the group.
Because I'm the tallest.
You're exactly.
Yeah.
So they made a flammable town near a volcano.
I mean, we try not to rely too much on. I mean, the volcano has always been, pretty reliable in the sense of, we've got lava flows and lava and rivers that are of lava that kind of feed to the ocean and have pretty been consistent for generations
It
and
must be
generations.
much more fire resistant, and they've crossed some sort of weird threshold.
That's what I'm hoping.
With the snails. But if we get there and it's just like all tiki huts and reeds and
Yeah,
The
if it's all
problem
like
is when
wood
they
and
get
stuff, I'm gonna be so
the
confused.
exteriors are
guys.
pretty hardy of our homes that we build there, but the interiors, and then these little snails they got, and they can get
yeah,
in,
I see what
and
you're
they,
saying. It would
When
be
we
like
say
us.
little,
Yeah, actually, we don't know how big they are.
are they like me size or they're like?
Oh,
These
I
size?
mean, these bigger than a mundane snail, but about the size of of my fist here.
Oh, that's pretty normal for a snail.
That is not normal for a snail.
Eck holds up his tiny hand. Like, it's pretty normal.
Yeah, Ek and Nimue are just looking at their fists like,
All right, for a snail.
If I saw a snail the size of my fist, I would be horrified.
Actually, if we're gonna be all the way real, there are, I think, probably a fuck ton of snails that are as big as your fist.
Yeah, they're really big
Oh.
snails.
I believe
and
that.
they're
Yeah.
common as
Mhm.
shit, I think, which is terrifying to think about.
Mm,
Because why do they look like
Do a
that?
search. What's the biggest?
No, don't look up the biggest
The
snail because it's probably that
biggest
one lady who's got like the
snail.
snail slime all over her fucking hand while she's
Oh!
like, holding it.
Oh fuck!
Lissa chatina fulica.
Do you guys remember when that
Fulica
dude was
is a
like giving
species of
kind of
large
limits to the
land
snail on
snail.
Twitter?
What?
You remember that?
No.
No?
There's a dude on Twitter who was like
Or the Australian trumpet snail.
deep making out with a
Of
snail.
course,
Like
it's
he had
Australian.
it
Why?
was on Twitter and a guy was holding a snail and was just like,
Why?
the snail.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
Yeah, look up Australian trumpet snail.
I'm good.
It looks like it's as big as an Australian trumpet snail. Why Australia? Like,
All right, I'm going.
it's always-
Australian trumpet snail.
Are we all looking this up right now?
Like,
Why
ski
is it
snails-
always
ski
Australia?
snails are really big.
Why?
Right?
Oh, I don't
wanna
like
know,
how big
I
that
want to know
is.
what happened, like millions of years ago, back in the days of Pangea. Was it like when when all the land of the world was one continent? Was the corner of Pangea that was Australia, where they like sent all the assholes, animals?
It was a
They were
prison
just like-
colony even back then.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if a
It can
snail
get
that
up
big
to
has
2
like the
feet-
hardest teeth.
It can get up to 3 feet long.
That's
done.
sick.
I'm done.
Hell yeah.
We
Thank
get
you,
lots of
Wayward.
subs today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
You guys rock my socks.
I love rocksering, socksering. Wasn't that what the kid said back in the day on MySpace?
Probably.
Rocks or socks.
Rocksers, my socksers.
It's great. It gives me motivation in the gym. Appreciate you all.
I don't know how
Zeroing
you
my goal of
motivation. Dude, I was
squatting.
talking to one of my
I want to
friends.
be able to. Yeah, go ahead.
One of my friends back home listens to the show, and we were talking about Monster Hunter because he's played the game, all of them, and I've never played any of them. And he told me that one of the monsters was like Pat Edwards size, which took me by surprise because one, that means he like listens to the show, and two, he also is like, your friend Pat is like a mammoth giant, deeply strong man, and I was like,
It's true. That is true.
I cannot wait to somehow get you to meet Pat. So
My
you can be
personal
like,
goal is I want to be able to squat 400 pounds on the 2-year anniversary of my hip replacement.
I
Just
believe
just
that.
in time to break it again.
That hip I'm not worried about at all. It's my other one that's going to be the problem. That hip is stronger than any bone in my body. The cyborg one.
The cyborg, yeah, your robot hip.
That nothing.
I think that's lit.
Mhm.
I think you'll be able to do it. What do you? What? We don't have to get into it. Actually, never mind. I was about to be like, what caused it? Let's talk about that. Can we prevent it? No, I believe you could do it. You could do it.
I'm gonna eat more snails to make myself stronger.
The Australian
snails,
snails.
yeah.
I hate
Yeah.
it. You're gonna be like that guy who got like rat lung.
You said they're African trumpet
disease.
snails, so they're like 3
Rat
feet big.
lung?
Australian.
Have
Oh,
you know?
yes.
Okay, horrifying story. Google it later.
No.
Some guy just ate a snail as a dare and got an incurable terminal illness from it.
Yeah, don't.
I thought that was
Wait,
I thought
did
it
he
was a
eat the snail
goldfish. I heard
raw?
a guy swallowed a goldfish and had some like brain parasite out because of it.
He got rat lung disease from eating a snail.
Yeah, don't
Did you
eat-
just like pick a
Don't
snail
do
off the
that.
ground?
Don't drink fucking glacier water either. You don't know what fucking 20 million year old bacteria is in that shit. They
It's
don't
very
look
true.
fucking
Even though it
impure.
looks so fucking
Looks
crisp.
so
don't
good.
do
Yeah.
it.
I think all the
You're
snails.
gonna, that's how
come
you get
from,
that movie
know?
The Thing from the 80s, you
Mhm.
know.
First goddamn
Um,
day of winter.
I've seen that one.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
I
Jennifer
understand that reference.
is a Captain America
Yes!
reference. I get that reference. All right. So Braylon, she's so the reason I bring it up to y'all again, this isn't some epic, villain or monster or nothing for adventurers like yourselves, but I do worry that every delay. So it's up to y'all. For every house for every house you say you clear out, for every building you clear out in Lava Downs, I can offer you. It's not much, but for every house you clear out, I can offer you 15 gold per building.
Okay.
How many buildings are there?
Maybe we shouldn't have said we were going to do it already, and we had made her give us more money.
Yeah.
Say as
But
X to Tempest.
Steve's here to help out. Steve said yes immediately.
That's
Yeah,
what I mean. Like
we didn't-
we all agreed that we were going to do it, and then she keeps trying to like beg us to do it, and I'm like,
I feel like this is
Yeah.
we'll take the money, but it's not about. I mean, we do need money.
It's
so
like,
every bit counts.
Why do you
Yeah,
keep
no, I want the
over
money.
explaining this? We
I
said
want the money.
yes.
She has
I said
low
yes.
self-esteem, and
then my ex-dad kind of does this, but not really.
It's totally that
Well-
thing that people do when it's gonna be way worse than they're making it sound.
Yeah.
And
That's
they're just
true.
like, okay, you agreed too fast, but like it is going to be a challenge.
we only have one big house. Gotcha.
Yeah. Actually, ex-dad wouldn't do this. He would just like pass out because he got nervous from talking to somebody.
Okay. Oh, happy day. This. Thank you so much. Thank you. I can't appreciate you enough.
All right, hell yeah,
Goddamn.
let's go squish a
Intrusive
snail,
thoughts.
bro.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow, because
Yeah, I mean, yeah, really, you're the professionals. The tricky thing is like it'll be easier to see the fires at night, but then you still have the rest of the darkness to contend with. But yeah, in the morning too is good,
We can see it. We can see in the dark.
yeah.
Okay,
And look at everybody. You guys
Whatever.
can see in
Thank
the
you so
dark,
much.
right?
I'm so excited. I could.
Well,
I don't want to be rude. I kind of want to leave now, so I can start sending word via whisper scrolls to try and connect with my people.
Yeah,
my
do that.
community
That's
to
not
kinda-
rude.
Yeah.
That's not rude. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
she
like
scurries
normal.
the fuck out of there because she's so.
I was
yeah.
gonna say, I feel like if we're gonna go hunt fire snails, we're not gonna have trouble seeing it at all
Yeah.
if
Right.
they're leaving trails of fire behind them.
I don't know that we could just do that whenever.
It's gonna be bright
all
as hell
day.
out over there.
Yeah, it can be like bright night, whatever. But let's just do it. I mean, we could sleep today. I mean, but we could just go over there and do it whenever. We don't have to go at night.
I slept through half that conversation. We should just go.
Yeah, you did have to poop a lot, so it's a lot of energy out of you.
Yeah, we're kind of busy pooping tonight, but yeah,
Oh God, there's no
tomorrow-
bidet. Damn.
If you go tonight, I am gonna make Tempest roll a Constitution save.
Yeah, we're
to
not
see
going
if
tonight.
Inebriation.
See how
Okay.
drunk he is.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Yeah, Tempest is gonna.
Tyler in character, I was like, no, we're not going
I'm
tonight.
not
No.
doing it.
We're not doing it tonight.
No.
Tempest is very two-turn Tony in this moment. I think. I think
Yeah,
he's very.
Tempest
I think
tie-tie.
Tempest is fully shirtless. I think he somehow has a duck now.
I'm trying to convince everyone to do karaoke, and it's like I don't know what that is. It's like,
Yeah.
where's the microphone? Like,
He holds the
what
duck's
is that? It's
tongue.
like I don't know.
You're supposed to know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Galen in the chat wants you to go shopping, probably because he wants me to drop in more items from the ridiculous loot deck that they create.
Do they have a mart?
On Jason Anarchy Games, the ridiculous loot deck.
Oh my
Friend
God,
of the show.
You're shilling.
They're shilling. Do they have capture balls and potions?
Please let me sell out. Someone.
Capture balls.
I have no integrity. Let me sell out, please.
Dude, low key, honestly, I'm not strong. Honestly, if Walmart was like, Josh, we'll pay you like 50 mil to make a Walmart commercial, I'll be like,
Yes.
Yeah, right.
I might have to do that.
I feel like they're real talks. And I have to grab my kids from the bus in 2 seconds, so we're gonna need like a 2-minute timeout here. But real talk, I do feel like there's like there's like this gap or like this period where it's like, if it's an unethical company wanting to pay you to plug something, there's like a 0 to a threshold where it's like, no, I'm not taking your money. And then there's like it's not enough money anyway, and then there's like a middle threshold where it's like tempting, but ethically you should probably still be like, no. I feel like there's a level where above that, where if it's enough money where you can then take that money and affect positive change with it that like counteracts the shit. It's like you maybe like you said, like $50 million. I'm like, yeah, but I could then take that and like then donate 90% of it to
Oh
causes.
no,
that
I would
actively
take
work.
all
what?
of it and establish my
I've
life
never
with it.
understood.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I never understood why people
Right.
don't take the money. Like, do you want that money to go to you? Like the Nazis want to pay you money. I'm like, I'll take it. I don't want that money to go to another Nazi. You know?
It's like what Pat said. There's
Like-
like a degree where it gets to, because it gets to be a certain point where I'm just like, that's $20,000. Like,
Yeah.
I might
Taking
be
the
able to-
money in itself is a
Get it.
good deed if you're taking it from bad people.
Yeah, I always used to make the joke that I wanted to act like I was a minority Republican, and like
Yes.
my family kicked me out because like I didn't agree with their liberal ways, and I'm like a gay and biracial for the Republicans or whatever. So they would donate money to a GoFundMe so that I could then buy a electric truck or more cowboy hats or something. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
How many hats do you have now?
I have 3. Oh, you can't see them in the thing. I have 3 hats. I have a black one, a chocolate brown one, and my straw hat that's like off-white.
Nice. You went cowboy. I went. None of my hats are in this room.
Oh.
I went. Drug lord. I have that the Panama hats.
Oh, it would be cool if you went like ninja.
What's a
Like
ninja
I have this
hat?
cool ninja mask. And then I have this-
Oh,
That
a
would have
whole
been sick.
mask.
yeah, I have this thing that goes over my face, and then it comes so then I can move. And this one's got night
You
goggles on
go
it. I can see in the
really
dark.
casual Cobra Kai style, just
Cobra
like a
Kai,
little
yeah.
headband,
The little headband and like
a little gi.
I went casual Power Rangers, and if I hit this watch and hit a pose, I get this cool red outfit.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of
the
these
least-
stupid things and it's like whole masks and stuff. Like, whatever.
Oh,
I don't even know why I do it.
I don't know if Mexican ninja is the vibe though.
Oh,
it could be. Like, why
It could
not?
be. It could be Pat.
don't
It
sell
could be.
Why not?
don't sell yourself so short.
Yeah, why not? I'm a biracial
Could be a
cowboy,
niche.
so now
It
what?
could be a new niche,
Yeah,
right?
you could be anything.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could be anything.
It's your. You could be you could be that subgenre.
Yeah.
It's
And
all
imagine-
you.
And think about the children. Think about how many people are going to be like, I want to be a Mexican ninja. But
Yeah.
like,
Come on, Pat. Right.
right.
Rip.
Pat, the known
do
Mexican
we-
of the podcast.
The known minority
Pat, the minority of the podcast.
are single marginalized.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do it. I think it'd be great. I think of all of the young Mexican children that want to be ninjas that'll see Brett and be like, I can do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like
That could
how
be
how Cynthia Erivo did all that for the Green Girls. There's so many people who are like, I can be green and sing this song.
Mm-hmm.
The wizard.
All right. So what did the group decide? Are you going to bed?
Yeah.
The
Okay.
group decided that Brett is gonna be a Mexican ninja.
Brett's gonna be a Mexican ninja.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're gonna get
that's what he said.
sponsorships from Walmart and Monsanto.
We're gonna get sponsorship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I want a lot of money,
Yeah.
and I'll take it. I'm like this close to just saying I'm gonna become a landlord.
Hey, you know.
All right.
I'm so
Diving
close.
back in. Rooms here are you gonna what is the sleeping situation? They have got here's what I want to know. They've got rooms with basically one king size bed, two queens.
Tempest can't sleep alone.
I was about to say, I feel like this is
they
like
got a
Tempest.
suite. Are you all trying to fit in one room?
We can fit in the king size bed.
Well, yeah, in a king size bed, there's room for everyone and an extra person.
Exactly.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Nimue and I together are like a
One person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And,
where I'll
yeah.
get in there. You know, it's cozy. It's a cottage. We love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is gonna run you 10 gold for the night.
They're not giving it to
didn't
us
pay
for
for it?
free.
No.
Damn.
This person has nothing to
Why?
do. This person running this Paddock OK Hill.
No, but
running this.
whew, man, the Wizard Supreme, Slayer Supreme, said that he was gonna get us the room. I thought,
He never said he'd pay for it.
bitch.
Bitch, we should eat more shrimp.
Well, then what? Then what the fuck?
You are killing me. You have so much money.
We don't.
It's 10 gold. Okay.
We have so much money to pay for our crew. That's why we make our money, to make sure our crew members eat
Yes.
and feel good and feel rewarded for their labor.
I
Not to
removed 10
spend
gold.
frivolously.
Okay. Tempest, can you make an intelligence save for me?
Duh. That is a 12.
Okay. Steve, can you make a constitution save for me?
What?
We're gonna wake up and do.
Oh, for the pooping. We just hear Steve crying in the
I'm
bathroom.
gonna make a chaos constitution save.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. I rolled 2 10s, so that's
All right.
12.
You're okay. You don't take anything mechanically wrong, but you do basically shit lava.
I'm gonna say this right now, Steve. I don't know that Eck would fire blast your butthole.
Does
I think I might have to.
yeah, I would say, does this shitting event happen before or after the long rest?
Your call.
If it
Tempest.
well,
No. Okay, then.
Yeah.
Okay. Tempest.
Yes.
While you're dreaming, you have these weird. It's the type of thing you wake up. It's not a vivid dream. It's not a lucid dream. But it's the type of dream you wake up that it's like flashes. Like I remember the split second of a dream I had last night.
Right.
And it's Annika in distress,
Oh.
feeling emotional distress, feeling physical pain,
Shut up.
angry. You feel a sensation of anger.
Ek and Nimue are getting tossed around the bed at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah!
Oh, I guess when I'm waking, after I wake up, have our complimentary eggs and coffee.
Yes, there
10
is
gold would be
free
better.
breakfast at Cozy Cottage at the Cozy Cottage. Mhm.
10 gold, there better be.
I'm like the weirdest dream that Annika was in trouble, and it's never come. I've never been able to feel her emotions before, and I can't do anything about it, and that makes me sad.
Oh, you're like in love.
Shut up!
Damn, you're like in love.
Shut
You
up!
love her.
Shut up! Like none of us have teleportation, right? And
No.
shit. Well,
We have that book. Does that?
what's up? What
I
book?
thought you said the book doesn't work. You think-
No, the book was a one-way ticket.
Yeah.
I don't think Nimue knows that though.
Nimue probably doesn't know that, but I think, yeah.
When
I
it
was gonna
opens
say, I
the
feel
book,
like-
it's just like hitting
Yeah,
Tempest in the
she's
face
just
with the face.
get
It's like,
in
go
it.
in,
Stop.
go.
Stop, I'm hungover. Blech.
Just all
Into the-
shrimp tails come.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any
the
spells to
morning.
talk to
You're
her. That makes
gonna-
me sad. But
Yeah.
Why did you just teleport here?
good question.
It's a mystery.
You say it's
and
the morning.
Oh, no, she didn't give you a thing for you to text her either. Oh, never
No.
mind.
Maybe I could text our contact in Bridgesport to see if they can hire someone to. I don't even know if
Okay.
it's possible.
I mean, you can always write the request. You can always.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, man. It's probably it's stupid, whatever. But if there's like a wizard guild that can like send messages to certain people, I don't even freaking know, or send like creatures to send messages, I don't know. But definitely some of the people that stormed the Steelbeard ship have met her, so that would help with finding her. But I just got a bad feeling, and I'll hit you up with some gold when we see each other again, if that's cool.
Okay. That gets sent. You don't know if maybe he's not up yet or checked it. You don't get an immediate reply or anything. And how long do you want to wait around? It's the morning breakfast. You tell me you're going to hang out for a while. You're going to head out for Lava Downs or.
I'm down to just go.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go.
Yeah, grab a muffin on the way out or whatever.
Several
I'm not gonna
yogurts.
do an
Steve gets a brand.
Steve gets a brand when he's more fighting.
Damn, you love shitting. Holy shit.
But it'll help thicken it up. It'll help kind of.
Ugh, stop it.
Stop saying things.
The thing that's funny to me is that I feel like Tempest has nearly no fiber in his diet, so any fiber is like shit city. Where the rest
Yeah,
of us are
I
like
just eat fish constantly.
fairly
That's all I
regular
need.
with fiber.
I got my oils and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Got
So
your mayo.
I'm going to do a kind of theater of the mind, kind of describe what's going on here. So, Smolder Cove again is a crescent shaped. Imagine like a C, capital C shaped island. Right at kind of the middle point is where the big giant volcano is. Ash Falls is on we call it the cove side
Both
of it.
lowercase and
inner
capital
part,
C are basically the same shape.
about halfway between the bottom tip of the crescent and the about halfway between the bottom tip of the crescent and the volcano is where Ash Falls is on the inner coast. Ash Falls is so that's like to the coast side. It's got the cove, and then it's got some forestry around it. There is a lake actually to the north and west of Ash Falls that is fed by some waterfalls. Not very tall, high waterfalls, but some waterfalls. A little bit of cliff. You have to, when you leave at the north side, you have to walk and you have to do a little bit of traversing up. Like there's a path, there's a road that climbs in elevation, and you were able to crest, kind of get to the top, and you're on the kind of the level where these waterfalls and that they're also kind of coming from a lake, it looks like. And so there's trees to the east. You're kind of in this group of trees that the path cuts through. There's this lake, and then you see before you see the big giant volcano like looming up in the middle distance. And then before you see the town of Lava Downs. A much smaller town than Ash Falls. It is maybe 36 buildings total. You see lots and lots of little black smoke trails wafting upwards.
That's 540 gold, by the way.
You see little streaks of fire. You see little flames. You see smoke coming out of some buildings. You see like the hint of flames. You see like little clusters of flames in areas. You see lots of blackened ash strewn ground.
These snails really freak this place up. I hate their asses.
Yeah, this sucks.
Do we see any snails, or does it look like they left? Sounds abandoned at this point.
I mean, yes, you get from my vision, like the distance, from the distance you were.
Oh, we're still a ways out. We're not in the town. Sorry.
But as you approach, yeah, you see a bunch. You see tons of them, just kind
lousy with snails.
Just kind of lazily, like
and they're 3 feet
scurrying
big?
along the ground. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, so they're big as Eck. Nice.
And they have these bright red shells and kind of a brownish red. Like the sluggy body is like more of a brownish red. The shell is more of a bright red. And yeah, literally everywhere they go, instead of like a slime, it's literally like this little trail of fire that kind of burns,
like
and then
Steve.
it will burn itself out a little bit. It's not like magic where it because it doesn't have anything to feed the flame, but it will burn itself out. But basically, you just see these like black scorch mark trails.
It's like Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna. I'll go first if you like. I will do speak with animals. So now I can talk to the snails.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, given my pre-established ancient dragon, thunderous, booming ass dragon roar that I can do, I'm not going to scream into the mic, so I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to say, and I want you, Pat, to imagine this in big, loud, thunder, ancient dragon roaring terms. I say, the big shrimp is gone. Get the fuck out, bitch.
Okay. Roll an animal handling.
Okay. Ooh, bitch. Hold on. I don't know if I'm good at this. I am. I have a +6.
Yo.
That is a 22.
Nice.
Okay. With a 22, you see roughly, like just eyeballing it ballpark, maybe like half the snails that you can see start to kind of mosey back toward the volcano.
Okay.
What?
They can also talk back to me. Like, if they talk to me, I'll know what they're saying.
You kind of hear a chorus nearby of like, okay, sounds good. All right, okay.
I left the oven on. Fuck. Let's go.
Good, okay.
Gosh,
Then you
I
hear a
don't know
couple,
if I can kill an animal with that
then
attitude.
then you hear a couple. You hear some. You hear and they're like, no, fuck you, no.
Bitch, I'll kill you.
I live here. I live here. I live here. I live here.
Nice job, Eck.
Oh, one more warning. I'll do another. If you stay, we will kill you.
Whoa.
Ooh,
When you
roll an
speak with animals,
intimidation.
do you actually speak snail? What does that sound like?
Ooh. We can understand each other.
Mhm.
So I think it's just a magical. I say it and they know what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
saying back.
Dealer's choice, but still.
But for fun, I'll do it in Draconic. So it's very much like a like it shakes, like the screen shakes from how loud it sounds, and the
I like
text is
that.
in a different like text box than normal, and the text box shakes. You said intimidation. Oh God, okay, here we go. I have no modifier that is a 17.
That's so good.
Okay. You get like a couple more peel off, but then you get some. You have to speak with animals. Select them. It's like, I live here. No, I live here. I'll burn you. I'll burn you.
Oh,
I'll burn you.
Okay, I say we give it a minute for the ones that are leaving to leave,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll just kill the rest of them.
Okay.
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 I warned them.
You did warn them, and they are thieving homes.
Yeah,
Which
just
is
drown them
bad.
in just shape water a bubble on them, and then they'll die.
Okay, you got it. And I assume we would have prepped some sort of alchemy jug stuff.
Yeah, you knew
before
you were doing this. Yeah. Whatever you
Yeah.
want the alchemy jug to have in
You can
the
put them in a
list of
water
things you can
bottle. Dude, you know what we should do?
Yeah.
We should get one in a water bubble and then freeze it, and then put it in the middle of the town and be like, "This will be the fucking rest of you."
See how bad this is?
That
This sucks.
is-
We didn't want to do that.
Yeah, we should do that.
I think we can't do that with a living one. But does it say we can't do that with a
Who says?
dead one?
You can't shape water around a snail.
You can't freeze the water if there's a creature in it.
Mm.
Oh.
It says that in the text. It does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, we'll just put it in the water bubble. We don't have to freeze it.
Now, believe me, if I could just throw jug water at someone's head and freeze it and end every encounter instantly, I would.
Yeah, we'll just put them in the water, and then that'll be that.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
the
it
water
doesn't say
won't.
we can't drown them.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully the water won't not that I care, but maybe the water won't kill them, and then they're just like, oh man, I suck now, and then we pick them up and just throw them. So I guess we need to go house to house. Oh, this would be so boring.
Oh my god, yeah, and then you could also use the shape water to clean the house a little bit if you really wanted to.
I don't care. No.
Doesn't they get us money? We don't have to. Oh, they meant like clean the snails.
Clear them
not
out,
the
not
house.
not to.
Yeah.
It would be funny if they tried to get us to clean their houses too. Like, thank you, adventurers. Here's my vacuum. I mean, Pat, if we need to leave early, that's fine.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't, but we're almost there. Let's go ahead and I've got a plan. It's fine. Are you going to start attacking some of the ones that refuse to leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By attacking, yes, we're gonna use just put them in water.
Okay.
We're gonna put one in a water bubble.
So are you going to go to? There's a couple outside. Are you going to go into a building first? What do you describe?
No, I
to
want
me?
them to see. I want them to see us do it, so they know we're not fucking around.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a couple. No, like there's some outside and there's ones in buildings.
Yeah. So we're going to do the ones outside first.
The ones outside.
Okay.
So the ones in the buildings will
describe
see us
exactly
do
what
it.
you're doing with that.
I don't have that spell to you guys.
So you can do shape water, right? And I can do
They got
create
shaped
water.
Yeah.
The jug we can create the water.
That's true.
Right?
So yeah, if you wanted to like
can say
airbend the jug out.
Yeah, but shape water is so weird because I can't.
I just need to Are you just gonna dump from the jug? So I'm gonna walk up to some of them and just dump from the jug on them.
Yeah. Jug
Okay.
them.
If you want, I can make it start to rain, but
No, let's just. I mean, we'll just see if we can just like put the
Yeah,
fire out on one of them.
yeah. And
How fast do these snails move?
Oh, they gotta be so.
Pretty slow.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm not even gonna shape the water. I'm
There's
just
like a
gonna
cluster
walk
of 3.
Yeah.
up to a snail and just dump the jug on one of the snails.
Yeah. Okay.
Steve's like, these are snails. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you.
Is
I could-
Steve
I
just doing
could
it by
walk.
himself? Are y'all sitting back? Y'all going with him to do
Yeah, we're
it?
like
or-
there.
I'm near. Yeah.
but in case, but Steve also knows stuff goes wrong, so I'm gonna cast. Oh shit! I'm gonna cast Abs of Steel.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And it's gonna
Pat's
give
got
me,
nothing for that.
Sorry, Pat.
What
it's
does
gonna
that
give
do?
me fire resistance.
Okay. That's good. So I said there was a cluster of 3. You dump. Is Steve by himself or people?
No,
No.
we're with them,
We're
we're with
not gonna leave him
Yeah,
alone.
we're there.
Tempest is
Okay.
behind us. But
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
Okay. All 3 of them, as soon as the water hits, they die, but they erupt, and everyone who's within 15 feet of them, like in burning embers, they like, basically explode when the cold water hits them. So I need everyone to make 3 dexterity saving throws.
I'm
Okay.
farther back. I will say that.
Are you more than 15 feet away? I'll
Mhm.
let you choose. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Tempest would definitely not be that. That's in lore.
Wow, I rolled I rolled 3 12s, plus 5 to each of those.
Perfect.
Okay.
Consistency.
17, 17, 17, and 17.
I got a 16, I got an 18, and I got a 23.
My lowest is 15. Is it
Okay.
gonna be worse than that?
The DC is 15. Okay.
All right.
The DC is 15. For every failure, you take 12 fire damage or half on a success. So if
Okay.
you passed 3 times, you take 18 fire damage. If you failed 3
I take
times,
9
you
fire
take
damage.
36 fire damage, and then minus your resistances or whatever.
So,
So-
take 9.
So all of us take 9.
Yeah,
So it didn't get through his Brett's temp HP.
nice.
Sick.
Holy
All right,
fuck!
now,
They just
so you guys-
So you're
exploded.
able to learn that. Yeah, the range is 15 feet. And they die.
Now
Yeah,
the deck
sucks.
is golden
you don't know if
color.
it's when they die in general, no matter what, or if it's because of the cold water hitting them. The reaction.
Okay, but we killed them. What did they say when we killed them?
Fuck you.
And what are the other ones when they see that? They're like, oh shit, they weren't kidding. Like, no, they,
Oh, tell you what, we're gonna look at thinking of that, but also, as you have these flaming and these buildings, and actually, you've already seen a couple buildings have collapsed and fallen down. Fallen down. This is before you got
Mending.
here and all of that. You see some that are looking. It's a pretty range. There's some buildings that look great
Mhm.
and pretty much untouched, and there's some that have fully collapsed or burned down, kind of smoldered from the insides. It's just kind of a empty frame, kind of this like hard packed stone frame around them. As you figure, and you're kind of you got the fire, and you kind of nothing too bad, some singeing, and you kind of are brushing off the embers. You hear a voice behind you go, well, we got some minnows here.
Are you fucking serious right now? Oh my god.
Here?
We followed you.
Uh,
You got a little minnows swimming upstream.
We're not even in the fucking water, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, Steve just turns around and goes, "No, not right now, bro."
And you turn around and you see it's Braylock the fisherman and some crewmates have followed you here.
Go home. This is our gig.
I don't understand how he knew to follow us here, and 2, he repaired that boat so fast.
Are you guys escargot fans? Are you want the snails when we're done blowing them up? You can have them.
We'll pick
X
that
not
up
gonna
next
eat
time.
'em.
We do have to end early today. I got some. Yeah, we do have to end early today.
I don't like this guy.
Aw.
Thanks for being here on a Thursday. I'll see you next Thursday. I hope everyone has a great week.
Yeah.
The weather just keeps changing. It snowed yesterday, and now it's like 50 degrees. What the hell is happening?
Yeah, it's like weird and windy and chilly. Not chilly, but like chilly for Florida.
Yeah.
And windy today. It's very strange.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we could make a snail bomb. That would be fun. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.
bye.